Tiernan, a 4-1 win against Glenavon. I'm sure you're happy with that.
Yeah, delighted. We had a really tough evening, obviously, on Tuesday night, in the manner in which we get knocked out of the cup. And when you actually went back and watched the game and reflected for 105 minutes, we were actually superb. But you're always conscious and how it affects the players, and I think it probably spurred them on. They get in the next day, and that determination was in their eyes, and thankfully they went and done the business tonight.
It was an early goal from Leroy Miller that set us on our way, but is it fair to say it was only in the second half that we kind of kicked on and really built on it?
Yeah, I think we had to tweak a few things at half time. We spent a lot of the first half probably playing in front of them and making it easy for them. As I say, we made a couple of adjustments at half time, and they obviously worked.
What was it that you asked for or you looked for in the second half that led to such a strong and dominant performance?
I think obviously tactically there's those one or two little things, and we had to ask more questions of balls in box and make Glenavon defend more than what we were making them defend in the first half. All our football, as I said, was in front of them, and you need to make defenders earn their money, and in the first half we didn't do that. Thankfully the second half we did.
Yeah, we scored 3 goals and maybe created another 2 or 3 really good opportunities. Was that as free flowing as we've been in that second half maybe in a little bit?
It's probably the most enjoyable it's been, although as I say, you watch the Linfield game back and I thought for long periods we were excellent. The one probably game that we let ourselves down was Ballymena last week. We just weren't quite ourselves, but apart from that, there hasn't been too many performances with this group of players that you ever have to come in and not be happy with them, and again, it wasn't even a work rate thing against Ballymena. It was just some of the things that we done probably didn't get us in the areas that we needed to get ourselves into. As I say, we tweaked that at half time tonight, and that made a big difference.
And talking of goals, I think I make that Leroy Miller's 3rd goal in his last 4 games. Lee Bonus 2 in his last 2, and especially strikers and those who want to get themselves in the box. That gives them a lot of confidence when they are getting numbers like that. Yeah,
I think that probably escaped us for a couple of weeks. Getting Lee a run of games and finding his confidence again, getting Chucky a run of games. I don't think they played too many games together this season. And also then Leroy struggled at the start of the season with a hamstring, and now starting to find his form again. So hopefully all these types of things can all start to really kick in and make a difference.
The one thing that you'll maybe be disappointed in is we didn't keep a clean sheet. You'd like to have seen in Hull one of those, I'm sure.
Yeah, really disappointed in that, but no more than the group of players down there are disappointed. We probably switched off a little bit, and it's something that we kind of, as you know, pride ourselves on. But we'll very much stick to the positives and the things that we done really well. But we'll not neglect the areas that we could have been better, and we will want to improve. And that players want that as much as we do. And I think the positives much outweighed the negatives tonight.
Yeah, it's one draw and the rest wins in our last 8 or 9 league games as well. So that momentum and that sense of momentum is hopefully building, certainly in the league campaign.
I think you're doing better than that, Ian. 3 points, and we'll not get carried away with anything. We'll not get look too far ahead. It's over now, and we'll now start to get ourselves ready for Crusaders on Friday night.
Yeah, that's another big test away to Crusaders, and always a difficult place to go, tested in lots of different ways, but we'll go there with confidence, you say, after tonight and after this run.
Yeah, listen, these are the games that you have to embrace and really enjoy and look forward to. Crusaders are a top side, they have top players, but you want to challenge yourself against top sides and top managers and top teams and top players, and that's one, as I say, that will. We've a couple of days off now. It's been a tough week, a lot of miles in the legs. They'll get a couple of days to rest and recover, and we'll be back in next week to get a game plan and have a go.
And just a final word on Joe Thompson, named as the league player of the month and richly deserved for what we saw in November especially. Yeah,
Joe the goal. I think he scored some really important goals for us in November and got his rewards for it. And I'm delighted for him, delighted for the work that he puts in, and delighted for those individual accolades.
And it's another example, isn't it, of a player who fights his way back into the starting lineup and obviously catches the eye not only of Larne fans but across the whole league. And it's a real example to anybody who maybe isn't playing as much as they want to, that the opportunities will be there when they keep their head down and keep working.
I think if you look at any of the top teams in football worldwide, it's the ones that have the best squads, that more often than not have the most success. That there's not a season goes by that even the best players in the world don't have a dip in form or don't pick up a knock or an injury or a suspension, and it's been able to, when those situations happen, that you can replace like for like, and I think we're very much in that position now.
Tomas, a 4-1 win over Glenavon. What's your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I thought we controlled the game from start to finish. I think the boys will be disappointed in the goal we conceded, but that's football we're going to rectify that, because it's a couple of games in a row we've let goals go in late on. So we don't know if it's mentality or whatever it is, but we'll just need to get the ball because we're not going to be 4 goals up in all the games, are we?
And after 2 disappointing results over the past week, it must feel good to bounce back with a win and 4 goals. Yeah,
on a personal note, I know all the boys were heartbroken after Tuesday night. It goes to penalties. Next time I head away. It's football, you deal with it. It is what it is, but I know because we were in such a commanding position, we'd bring ourselves back in there to go 2-1, and then you just throw it away like that. It is a bit heartbreaking, and you see this draw. No offence to the rest of the teams in it. It's a big chance of a final with the club's number 1. So we were disappointed in it, and we talked about it. We said use it as a positive and go on, and hopefully put on a show tonight. And I think we'll have.
And tonight you got another assist for yourself to make it 9 for the season. You must be happy with your contribution in that front so far.
Yeah, no, I'm playing well on the right. I haven't played there. I've probably played half my games on the right, half in the middle and centre back at the same time. But it's whatever the Tiernan needs me at the minute. But yeah, everyone knows me. I'm more comfortable on the right. I like getting on the ball and stuff and affecting the game. But if it needs be at the play where I'm told to play.
And just looking ahead, December is a busy month for the team with 5 fixtures still to come. How important is it to keep building momentum, especially with results like tonight?
Well, yeah, they always say in football, if you're still in thereabouts after Christmas, you're in for a good title challenge. So we just need to keep racking up the points, and hopefully the teams around us drop a few, and we keep carrying on the way we have. We lost 1 game in the league, so I've been playing well. I know people are probably complaining about how we've been doing in the last couple of games, but listen, you look at Man City, you look at all the teams around the world, it's hard to play good every game. So if you can just keep grinding out the results, we'll not be far away. And
next Friday's a trip to Seaview to face Crusaders. What are you expecting there?
An absolute physical challenge. You know what you're getting from Crusaders. They're a very direct team, and they'll put it into us, but they'll stay strong, be prepared to be brave on the ball, and play our game and dominate them as if we can, and hopefully get points. Because if you get points at Seaview, not many teams do, so hopefully when it's their turn to go, where Cruz will do us a favour.